biscuits. We are here now at San Juan Port, which is day 5 on our Virgin Voyages cruise. We're actually so freaking excited because San Juan, I've always wanted to go to Puerto Rico and we're finally going, but the problem is we only have about 7 hours. So we're not gonna be here too long, but we are going to try to do as much as possible.
I want food.
Yeah, we're gonna eat. We're gonna, honestly, all we ever want to do is eat, but then we're also gonna go to like sightseeing places too, like a castle.
I want to be bird watching, if you know what I mean.
This will be in a perv. Anyways, make sure you guys give this video a big thumbs up. Follow us on our little journey. And then also we're going to Gunbae tonight for dinner on the boat, which is right behind us. So make sure you guys give it a thumbs up. We appreciate that. And let's go check out Puerto Rico. From the port, we headed to San Juan, not Old San Juan, because I wanted to check it out because I heard like the clubs were popping over there, but because it was daytime, it wasn't really popping, obviously. But we did have breakfast over there that I did not record. I do not know why. And then we actually headed to a casino where I lost like $200, and that made me really sad because I just kept on feeling like I was gonna win, but my feeling was wrong. And then we actually walked literally, I'm not exaggerating, 6 miles, almost all the way to Old San Juan, only because the beaches were so beautiful, the sights were so beautiful, and we were just caught up in the moment. And normally we never walk that much, but because it was so pretty, we actually really liked it. Nate is over here on Grindr. Well, we're currently I'm just kidding. See me. Oh my god, yeah, you can see you. Well, because you're standing on the hill. Anyways, we're at this castle right now. We're gonna show you guys here in San Juan.
Dating apps.
It was a joke because that fool wouldn't get off his phone, and we're filming our little intro in front of this castle.
Texting my fans.
What's the name of this?
Castillo San Felipe de Moro.
Oh, he did pretty good actually. Yeah, we're at a castle right now in San Juan.
This ain't no castle, it's a fort.
Okay, let me tell you guys, I love San Juan so far. Like, it is gorgeous. It is so beautiful. I'm gonna show you all the scenery.
It's like Louisiana.
How is this like Louisiana?
Architecture, heat.
The buildings honestly look like a mixture between like New Orleans and like Spain. It's super beautiful. But anyways, let's go check out the inside of this castle, which it looks a little boring, so we'll be fast, but we'll show you guys the scenery because it is super beautiful right here. Okay, y'all, I don't know how I look because it's so damn sunny out here. So we did not go inside the castle because it cost and we're too cheap. So we were like, you know what? Let's just go to the city and check it out. So there's a little rock monument right there. I don't know what that is. I was too lazy to read it. But oh, damn. I thought an elephant was coming. Oh my God. I was just telling them right now that we were too cheap to pay to go inside the castle.
I was filming 360.
Yeah. Anyways, we're gonna go check out the rest of the city right now though because it is super beautiful. I love this place so far. I feel like it is so beautiful. I would like to come during the nighttime though because I hear the parties over here are so fun, but we're just checking out the touristy areas. And oh, the weather, you guys can probably hear it's super windy, but it feels so good because it's 82 degrees and y'all know that's hot for us, but we're staying alive only because of the breeze. So thank God for the wind.
The minute we walk in between the buildings, we're gonna start sweating.
I know, as soon as the breeze stops, my boobs are sweating. I literally had to put on a sweat tank top underneath to catch my sweat. The fat guys out there, you know what's up.
I'm wearing my Double D Sports Bra today.
They're still bouncing.
I know.
From the castle, we headed back down to the port, but we did walk through the beautiful neighborhoods only because we were so obsessed with the architecture. We just thought it was so vibrant, so colorful, and so beautiful, and also the people were really nice.
Just in case if you don't want Puerto Rican food, what's right behind you, Nate?
Have it your way.
What are things?
You rule. I forgot how the jingle goes, but it's like $5 Big Mac with Whopper.
Come to find out, the reason why I was getting Spanish vibes from Puerto Rico is because this is actually Spanish colonial architecture. And that's why I was like, oh, this is reminding me of Spain. It's so beautiful.
We're gonna go to like where all the umbrellas were and everything like that to try to check that out. But we ended up walking the opposite direction, and we're fat and lazy. We didn't want to go the other way, so we ended up stopping at Don Tacos, which is only about 10 minutes from the port. And we were gonna try to like eat sitting down somewhere to eat, but you get 9 hours when you dock with the Virgin at least. The downside is you would have to get off the boat at 7 a.m. in order to get the full 9 hours. We got off around, I think it was 9 local time, 8 ship time. But so now we're sitting down and we're gonna be having some tacos. Well, I'm having Timmy's getting a vegan, veggie quesadilla, and I'm getting the birria quesadilla. I'm a big fan of birrias. And I think we're gonna rename the channel to Nathan Travels because it just seems like Timmy records me all the time eating, and well, I give you guys reviews.
So to start this off, because Nate says I never am on film, but it's because he don't know how to handle a camera, I'm gonna be trying the queso fundido, which, y'all, I'm lactose intolerant, so... Is there meat in there? Oh, I think there's meat in there. So let me just try the top layer. Oh, these chips are too flimsy. It's kind of plain. If you guys are familiar with Downey, go to Gloria's in Downey. Their fundido is way better. But you know, I guess it's like Mexican food in Puerto Rico. I guess it's not really Puerto Rican, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, it's a little plain.
Now it's time for my birria quesadilla.
Dip. That looks really good. I haven't even eaten it, but it looks good.
Oh, really hot. Oh my god. It is delicious, honestly. It's really good. Because normally, like with birria, it's kind of like dry meat. Sometimes I've had it, and you actually had to dip it in is that what it's called? Consomme. So you had to dip it in that, but like the quesadilla itself is like very juicy. The beef is very juicy too, and the consomme itself has the most flavor I've probably had in, well, quesadilla in a long time. But really,
Puerto Rican food.
That's really good, man.
Y'all, so we just left the Dan Taco right now, and oh my gosh, I didn't even have time to film my food because we have to like rush back to the boat. Oh my god, I thought I was gonna get hit right now. We have to rush back to the boat because we have to get back on. I want to say with Virgin, I'm so sad that they didn't give us enough time at Puerto Rico because there is so much to do. Like, I feel like there's just, I don't know.
They should have crossed out St. Croix.
Yeah, they should have crossed out St. Croix and give us 2 days in San Juan because honestly, St. Croix was just a little whack. But by the way, I just want to say, that little Don Taco spot, if you guys come here to the port here at I was gonna say Dominican Republic in Puerto Rico, highly recommend it. It was so good. I got the veggie quesadilla, which I didn't even take a video of. I took literally 2 bites of it and packed it up to go. Nate's carrying it for me.
With veggies.
Oh, it's so good. And they have this jalapeno green salsa, bomb.com. Anyways, we are rushing back to the port now, but we're gonna show you guys the celebration, the carnival celebration, which we will be on in December. So I'm super excited for that because this boat looks massive. It holds like 7,000 people.
Big as shit.
Ours
right
only
here.
holds 3,200, I think, right?
Hell if I know, but
Oh my god, it's so big. Let me show you guys from across the street. Y'all, we are back on the boat now. Let me just tell you guys, I am so sad. Don't pay attention to our messy room. It's such a mess. We forgot to turn on the blue light to have our room clean, so we just have everything everywhere. But I'm so sad, y'all. I literally was going through like the little TSA thing, like the security screening type thing, and I had my leftover quesadilla, which by the way, I had 1 piece. I just literally only ate 1 piece. There was 3 pieces left, and there was some of the bombest salsa I've ever had. It was like a tomatillo, like jalapeno salsa. It was so delicious, and I had to throw the whole thing away. They told me that I couldn't like bring it on the boat, on the boat. I was gonna say on board, but then on the boat at the same time too, which is really weird though, because the Carnival cruise that I did and the Royal Caribbean cruise that I did, I took food back onto the boat. So I don't really understand why on Virgin they told me no. I don't know if maybe like that's a standard policy across all cruises and like maybe it just so happened to slip through on Royal and Carnival, but here on Virgin they were like, no, you have to like go outside and like go through the line again and go through the like little TSA thing again and eat it outside. So I just threw it away, and I was like, I was devastated, y'all, because I was so bummed. Like, it was so bummed. Like, I've never had a quesadilla before that had, like, y'all, it had tomato in there, onion in there, cauliflower, broccoli, green onions. Like, it was loaded. It was so bomb. And I had to throw the whole thing away. So I'm really sad about that. But I guess I'm gonna give me a little snack now. I had, like, literally had to hurry and rush and eat. And I'm just like, ugh, I'm gonna eat it on the boat. I was looking all forward to it. I'm gonna eat it on the balcony, on my parents' balcony, and then nope, couldn't bring it on. So just wanna let you guys know that. Make sure you guys at any port on Virgin don't take any food back because they made me throw it away. And y'all, that broke my heart. That broke my fat heart. Anyways, I don't know what we're gonna do right now, but let's go see what we get into.
Here is the close-up of the carnival celebration. This boat is so massive and it's so cool that it has a roller coaster on top. I will definitely be getting on that. Here we are sailing away from San Juan. Oh, this is just so absolutely beautiful. I cannot wait to go back and have more time there because it just looked like there was so many things to do and it was so gorgeous, as you guys can see.
Since they confiscated my food, I came and got me some tres leches because y'all, this is probably the best tres leches I've ever had. Look at the mango and little flower on top. Our other pieces didn't have flowers on top. Nate, did our other pieces have flowers on top?
Oh no, I was too busy devouring it.
Oh, I'm gonna eat this up right now, but I'm still sad about my quesadilla.
I thought I took a video of the salad bar, but turns out that I did not. But I created my own salad. As you guys can see, it looks delicious. You can choose whatever toppings you want and make it however you want. These salads were bomb. I must have ate about 50 of these pastries on board Virgin Voyages because they are as delicious as they look, and they look bomb.
Okay, once again, I am back at the room only because, as you guys saw, I went and I got me a tres leches cake, and then I got a salad, and then I got some more pastries. I just can't, every single time I go to like the buffet section, I'm just like, oh, I gotta try this or try that. And I feel like here specifically, well, compared to any other cruises that I've been on before, they put a variety of like different things out, and you're like, oh, I haven't tried that yet, so I wanna try that, especially at the pastry bar. And I just have to let you guys know that honestly, out of Royal Caribbean and Carnival, Virgin has the best desserts. Like, these desserts are honestly, like, I would say like bakery quality. They are so bomb. And all of us, like in my family, we're normally like, okay, yeah, cruise food is kind of like, you know, it's good. Some of it's like really good, some of it's mediocre, but pastries are always kind of across the board. Like, honestly, they're probably below mediocre. So I pretty much avoid pastries from any cruise, but here on Virgin, I can't avoid them. Like, they are so delicious. Every dessert that I've had has been just amazing. But now it is time for me to take a nap, y'all. After eating lunch, I don't know, I feel the need to knock out. So we actually have 8:30 reservations at Gunbae, which is the Korean style barbecue place on board. The vegetarian menu doesn't look too appealing, but I'm gonna give it a shot. I may try some shrimp as well too, but yeah, it's definitely a little bit more of a meat eater place, but the place is actually beautiful. So I have me a couple hours, so now I'm gonna take me a little bit of a nap, so I'll catch you guys in a bit. So I'm now up from my nap. One thing I want to complain about with Virgin Voyages is right now I'm finding it very difficult with the internet. I paid for the premium package and it's been out now 2.5 days. And I've contacted Sailor Services a couple times, and y'all, oh my god, if you guys know anything about me, I hate to complain when it comes down to services or like complaining to people about anything. Do you know what I mean? And I just feel, oh, like I paid $90 for this and it's not working. And they keep on trying to tell me to like reset my phone. And I'm like, I've reset my phone. I've forgotten the network. I've tried it again. I've restarted my phone. I've done a whole restart on it. It's just like, oh, it's getting very frustrating. And I think I've contacted them now 4 times, and I'm just like, okay, this is very frustrating. They keep on telling me the same thing over again. I'm like, I've tried that already. So that's one thing right now that is like really bothering me with Virgin Voyages. Like, I paid extra for this. It's not working. They're not offering any type of like refund or something, because I guess technically it comes out to like $10 per day. And being that it's pretty much now already not worked for 2.5 days, almost 3 days, I feel like, you know, I shouldn't have to pay for the full thing. Do you know what I mean? And I'm just like, it's a little bit frustrating. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and meet with Nate and the rest of my family, and then we're gonna be heading to Gunbae right now, and hopefully that is delicious, because I did wake up a little bit hungry after my nap. Even though I've probably eaten 35,000 calories this whole entire trip, I'm still ready to eat. So let's go ahead and check out Gunbae because it looks like a fun experience.
Here we are at Gunbae, which is a Korean barbecue inspired restaurant, but you don't cook the food yourself. Actually, the waiter does it for you. I do have to say the atmosphere was really fun. The whole vibe in there was fun, but if you are introverted, you may not like this because they will sit you with another party. And we got so lucky that we sat with people that were so cool and they became our ship friends, and it was such a good time. I was actually a little bit tipsy when we went to this restaurant, so I forgot to record my food, but I wanted to show you guys my vegetarian food. It was actually just a bunch of grilled vegetables. It was actually really tasty, and Nate actually got the Wagyu upgrade, which he really did like.
All right, y'all. We are now back in the room. Sorry, we really couldn't film at Gunbae because we were with another couple and I didn't want to film them. So I did get a little bit of clips from the phone. I don't want to bust out my big ass camera and like make them feel comfortable, you know?
Shout out to them. They were cool. We could have had way worse. They were so fun.
Yes, they're my new homegirls. Honestly, they were so fun. I had such a good time with them, but I still didn't want to like, you know, film at the table. I thought that would be
impose,
rude.
If you will.
Overall, what did you think of the food at Gunbae?
Delish. I had the Wagyu.
Oh yeah, he had the Wagyu, which was a $45 upgrade. I had I don't know the name of it exactly, but it was basically just vegetables.
I don't know if I would do the $45 for the Wagyu again, because I mean the Wagyu
it was a little
flavor,
bit. It was thinly sliced.
It was like a Bulgani, I think that's what it's called.
Bulgani? You mean a Bugatti?
No. Bulgani? No, it's not Bulgani. I want to say Bulganis. It's like a...
It's thinly sliced, okay? He's trying to be fancy with the word. It was super thin
sliced. I go to Jan Korean all the time and ask them what number one thing they get there. But yeah, that's the way. Thinly sliced Wagyu. I wouldn't pay $45 for it again.
Yeah, it was a little bit like... Well, I'm sure you guys saw. Well, actually, no. Within the video that you guys probably saw is going to be a little bit small. Bigger than what it is. Like Genghis Khan. Like Genghis Khan. Because they actually had it rolled up and then as soon as you lay it out, it looks all big and then it shrinks up. Do you know what I mean? I thought the food was good, but I thought the experience was even better because it was a fun experience. They make you play a game. Yes, it was really, really fun, and they give you free sake. Also, another thing that we wanted to tell you, if y'all gamble at the casino, they hook you up on Virgin. Like, they gave us a free... Well, at the test kitchen, actually, the other day, we went to the test kitchen. They gave him a free cocktail pairing, my dad a free cocktail pairing. They gave me free beer pairing. And theirs was $35 each. Mine was $25. So it was, that's, you know, what is that? I'm bad with math. $95. Yeah. That honestly is a really good upgrade. As to where, say for example, on Carnival, they'll give you a bottle of wine. On Royal Caribbean, they'll give you a bottle of wine. And I'm not trying to be rude because obviously anything is appreciated, but it's normally like a $10 bottle of wine.
They really take care of you. Like if you gamble a lot, they'll take care of you on this shit.
Yeah, they hooked it up. Now, getting into the complaints, as I did tell you guys earlier, the whole Wi-Fi situation has really been getting on my nerves. I need access to the Wi-Fi. Obviously, as you guys know, I rely on the internet. That's my source of income, is to upload videos. Every time I realize right now, I literally look up to the mic and I'm editing my videos. I'm like, what am I looking at? Sorry, got distracted. Anyway, so I need the... Yeah, I'm like, I keep on looking at that and that's not the camera. Anyways, so y'all, let me tell you guys about this. As I did tell you guys earlier, I contacted customer service and they keep on telling me to like do this and do that. And I've tried everything to get the Wi-Fi to work. I went down to customer service and actually the lady herself took my phone. She went into the settings. She went into everything. She's like, yeah, no, like all of the settings are correct. Nothing is wrong. And she's like, I'm so sorry for the inconvenience. But then she's like, you're going to have to come back tomorrow while the IT team is here to get this sorted out. But everybody there was complaining about the Wi-Fi. I don't know if it's just on
the last like 3 days.
Well, technically it'll be 3 days. So that's why I'm just kind of like, this is very frustrating considering I paid a $90 upcharge for this, but I do want to say, yeah. Oh, and earlier his was working and he has the free Wi-Fi, and then mine didn't work at all. Like literally
anymore, but
yeah,
it was.
He could load his school portal. I couldn't even load his school portal, and I'm like, I literally paid the upgrade for this. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to say, I don't know if we are just misfortunate that we just, I don't know. There must be issues just on this cruise alone. I don't know if it's always like this. I do want to say the first 2 days or the first 3 days, I thought the Wi-Fi was great. Like, great. I was watching the Super Bowl from my phone. I was watching YouTube videos in 4K quality.
I'm pretty sure this rarely happens, honestly.
Yeah, like, I'm trying to give them the benefit of the doubt, honestly, because the first couple days, I was like, oh my god, this is, like, as good as Wi-Fi as at my house, and I pay for, like, the top dollar Wi-Fi at my house, so... That's why I was like, you know what, this is really good, and then it just went really bad. But the one thing that I'm complaining about is now technically it's going to be 3 days that I haven't had Wi-Fi, and they're not offering me any type of refund. And the thing is you pay $90. Technically, they give you 1 day for free because it's like a $100 upcharge, but you only pay $90. And I'm like, okay, 3 days now is out. They should offer me a $30 refund. Do you know what I'm saying? Considering I've already missed 3 days. So that's the one thing I'm getting a little bit frustrated with, because I shouldn't have to pay for something that I'm not getting. Do you know what I mean? I understand if it is out of their hands, if like satellites are blocked or something like that, but that's not my fault either. Do you know what I'm saying? So I did want to tell you guys that. Also, another thing too, we forgot to mention, after dinner, we went to the comedy show. What'd you think of it? Be honest.
It was alright. It wasn't that fun.
On Royal Caribbean and Carnival, the comedy is great. Here,
the Puntliner Club.
It's honestly so fun, but here was... It was lackluster. It was lackluster.
Something to do. But the only thing that kind of sucks is like, the time. Like we barely got out of the show and it's now 1.
Yeah,
And the
it was
time
a late
like
show
11 to like midnight, and then the club opens afterwards. I mean, it's a very late cruise, but still everything else on the other cruise lines, the latest it goes until probably 11. And that's like local time and everything like that. This is like, it just runs so late and so far behind, I feel like.
Yeah, and then I do want to say, if I'm being really honest with you guys, so far the entertainment on board has been a little bit of a letdown. The entertainment on Carnival and Royal Caribbean is definitely better. However, the food on this boat, bomb.com.
But I'm starting to second guess this because everyone I've talked to hasn't really liked the food here.
Yes. Oh, that's another thing we wanted to tell you. Like, we don't know if it's just us, but like, we've talked to quite a few people and they're like, oh, we think the food is very different. Like, I don't know, I don't like it. And we're over here like, we love it. Like,
it's just better than quality restaurant food.
Yeah. So take it with a grain of salt. Obviously, everybody's taste buds are different, but if I'm being honest with you guys, I've loved the food so far. Like, absolutely.
It's outstanding, honestly.
Yes. So, but everybody is different. So, anyways, that wraps it up for today's video. My arm is literally going numb. Sorry that this turned into a whole ramble, but obviously we did have a lot to update you guys on.
A lot of voiceovers.
Yes, you guys are getting voiceovers within the restaurants, but no, you guys needed obviously this detail so that way you guys know what you're getting yourself into when you head on a Virgin Voyages cruise. By the way, speaking of San Juan, by far my favorite port that I've been to. I am 100% planning a trip just back to San Juan, well, Puerto Rico in general, because I loved it there. I thought it was so beautiful and so fun, and you can tell there's so many things to do, and it sucks that we were only there for, you know, like 7 hours. But anywho, we will catch you guys in our next video. Make sure you guys give this video a big thumbs up. We'd appreciate that.
I go memes.
For real. Peace out, Girl Scout.